Hello everyone, how we doing? It's me, Gloria, and welcome to card number 16 of my Valentine's Day series. I hope you guys are doing really good today. Today I am using a SVG file that I got from Crafty Nook. Now guys, Crafty Nook's website, she closed it down. So there's no longer Crafty Nooks for her SVG files, and I really miss her. But right before she went out and closed up her shop or her Facebook group, I end up downloading all of her files. I just end up downloading them and putting them onto my external hard drive so I can have them whenever I want. So this is going to be the second cut from Crafty Nook's craft site. So I am also using a Cricut cartridge Disney called Mickey and Friends. And today's paper pack, I'm using this Momenta cardstock that I got from Tuesday morning. And it was $2.99, guys. And look at how beautiful these papers are. Just think about all the animals. You know, the giraffes, look at that. You can, focus. You can use this one for an alligator. And I'm using this pattern paper for the floor. And then, look at that. I have this other one that's in here. This one. The giraffe, guys. Look at how awesome. This is really why I got this paper pack. But anyway, I'm using that pack of paper. And then I'm also using this paper from You and Me from Paper Studio. And this is the pattern paper that I'm using today. So let's get started, guys. My card is going to be an A2 size. So it's a 5.5 by 8.5, and I'm going to score it at 4.25. So I hope everyone's doing really good today. I'm not doing too bad myself. I could be doing a little bit better, but you know, guys, I'm not going to be choosy. I'm just glad that I'm here and I'm blessed. Okay, guys, so now let's start decorating the inside of the card. Now for the inside of the card, I have this red cardstock. Then I have this white cardstock that's going to be my sentiment paper. And then I have this bottom layer, which is going to go right there on the bottom. And then I use my Martha Stewart heart chain punch. So I'm going to add all of these together, and then I'm going to show you the sentiments that I'm going to use, guys. So anyway, what you guys been up to? I hope all of you that live up in Boston and every place that got snow, I hope you guys are doing really good. Okay, and before I put that down, let me put my sentiment paper down so I know exactly where I want to add my bottom layer. I'm still trying to think of something for my giveaway. It's hard, guys, because I want it to be fun. I don't want people to be discouraged to enter. Okay, so now I'm just going to lay it. I have this paper, and it's the same size as the red cardstock. So I'm just going to lay it straight on the bottom from edge to edge. Okay. And it's going to look just like that. So now we're going to adhere this to my card base. And you guys probably get sick and tired of me saying the same thing over and over. But I'm going to keep on doing it. Then I want to adhere that in the middle of my cardstock. Let me make sure I got it all lined up right. And that looks good. So there goes the inside of my card, guys, which is really simple. Then I have this wall unit. No, not a wall unit, but it's sort of like a wall piece. So I'm just going to throw that right there. But for right now, I'm going to wait a second because I want to add my sentiments. Now, the sentiments that I'm going to use is from the Picture Perfect from my Scrappy Mom stamps. And I'm going to use 2 stamp sets out of this one. It's going to be Happiness is Homemade and Can You Believe It? Okay, so this cut is so cute, guys. This cut is so stinking adorable. I just loved it when Crafty Milks had. She was so inspirational. I mean, I wish I knew how to do SVG files. I use everybody else's files to cut stuff up with. But I would love to make my own. But I never really... It's hard, guys. Or I think it's hard until someone shows me. And the whole thing is, what it is, guys, is that I'm a visual person. As you can see, this is one of the reasons why I make my cards tutorials step by step. Because I'm a visual person. People could tell you, oh, look at how beautiful this card is and stuff like that. I just love it. But, and then they tell you details, and it's really not. I'm just a visual person, and I know there's millions of you guys out there that are just like me. Okay, so now I got my stamp on my stamp press. And now I'm going to use VersaFine because I want a really good crisp sentiment. So I'm going to use my very fine. Oops. Oh, I did get some on me. This ink is amazing, guys, but you got to make sure you guys wait until it dries because it does not dry fast. Okay, so I'm going to position it in the middle. And I think I want it like right there. Okay. Oh, I know where I'm going to put that there. I'm going to have to use a heart. So let me get one of my red hearts. Or my silver one. And I'm going to add it right there where that black mark is at. Because I messed my paper up. Okay. So now I'm going to add this heart right over here to try to cover that black smudge mark that I made. And now you can't even tell. So whenever you have problems like that, try to get another cut to put it on top so you don't have to waste no paper, because paper is expensive, guys. Even when you get it out of Tuesday morning. Okay, so I stamp Happiness is Homemade. Then I also want to use another stamp from there. And I think I'm going to use Can You Believe It? Yep, I want to use that one. Sometimes so many people think you have to buy something to give it to somebody, but you know, it's the thought that counts, and it's mostly, it don't have nothing to do with that. It's mostly the thought that counts, guys, you know. And especially when you get something homemade, it is so much better. Okay, so now I got my stamp inked up, and now I'm going to put down on the bottom, it says, Happiness is Homemade, Can You Believe It? And then I got one more sentiment. And the next sentiment that I'm going to put is from the Fun and Flair stamp set, and it's going to be Happy Valentine's Day, guys. Okay, so now I'm just going to get my Versamark again. And if you really want a really good crisp, Memento's good, but I think VersaFine is much darker. And perfect. That heart matches perfect where I put my Happy Valentine's Day. Yay! Oh, I kind of smeared it a little bit. You see where I messed up at, guys? But that's alright. I'm going to leave it like that. So, there goes the inside of my card. And now I'm going to end up putting this design. Where is... Okay, just give me a second. Okay. Just going to add a little glue to the back, and then I'm going to add this over here in the corner. Just like that. And that gives it a little accent in the inside too, okay guys? So there goes the inside. Happiness is homemade. Can you believe it? Happy Valentine's Day. So, let's start decorating the front. Now for the front of the card, I have this foil red cardstock, which I got from American Crafts. Then I have my pattern paper that goes right on top. So let me adhere all of these together. Okay, and that looks good right there. Now I'm just going to attach this to my card base. And then we're going to continue on with the scene of my card. It's really simple. It's only 2 cuts. Maybe 3, not even. Okay, so now I'm just going to attach this to the middle of my card. And that is the front. Okay. For a second there, I thought I was putting it in the inside, guys. Woo, I got ahead of myself. Okay, come on. Okay. So, now that I'm looking, let me see if I can peel this one off. No, I think I'm just going to leave it. Okay, so now in the Memento paper pack, I end up cutting out this little strip, and I'm going to add the strip to the bottom. And it's going to look just like that, and that's going to act like a floor or like a carpet or some type of design, guys. Once you see the whole entire picture, you'll get it. So now I'm just going to adhere this down to the bottom. Okay, just like that. Now, for my sentiment for the outside, I end up using the Scrappy Mom stamp set called... Oh, I need to put some tape on this one. I just broke my paper. It's called Whimsical Words. I'm using Blowing You Kisses. So, my sentiment is going to say, Blowing You Kisses. Happiness is homemade. Can you believe it? Happy Valentine's Day. So let's start decorating the front. And let me see if make sure I'm in frame. Okay. So now in the Disney cartridge, I end up cutting out this cobblestone layer. And I got this right there. And I thought about it because when I was putting it together, I told my husband, I says, wouldn't this look awesome? He says, it looks like she's on a carpet. So that's what it's going to be for me. So now I'm just going to glue this right here in the middle. And it's going to go right there. Okay. So now, for my sentiment, I used Blowing Kisses. And I made a little... two layers, one of the polka dot paper, one of the red. So now I'm just going to adhere these together, and I end up cutting out some silver hearts. Okay, and now I'm going to add my sentiment to the top. But before I end up adding it completely, I need to make sure that my cut's going to fit. So let me get my hearts. And I want to add one to this corner. Then another one to the other corner. And that'll be like a little accent for this card. For the sentiment paper, I mean. Kind of bring it all together. You see how cool, guys? Okay, so now I also have another wall piece, and I'm going to end up adding it right there. But before I add that, I got to make sure my cuts are going to fit. So, in the Crafty Nooks, her SVG file, she had, guess who? Oh, I think this is so cute, guys. Look at what I did, Marilyn Monroe. She's blowing kisses, guys. Don't she look so darn cool? Now, on the bottom of her shoes, she's supposed to have some of her skin showing out. But the Cricut, all depending on how you do your cuts, if you have something in the inside, you have to do the inside first before you do the outer shape. Because a lot of times, if you do the outer shape and you try to cut the inside, it won't do it. So I had a little problem there. But it all came out really good. And then, guys, I ended up cutting her out. This is like double layer because I ended up cutting her out in pink. And I put her all together and she just didn't look right. And I says, oh, time to get the red glitter. Yay. So look at her lips. Mwah. I'm blowing you kisses. So I thought this was so cool. So I'm going to add her right here. And you see how this floor right here looks? It looks like she's on a carpet. Don't it look cool? And then my sentiment's going to have to go. I'm going to have to bring her down just a little bit more. So I'm going to bring her down. And I want to pop her up. And now I just got to find my scissors. I got like 10 million scissors here. And a lot of times when I'm looking for it, I can never find it. This is so cool. I just love it, guys. And I so do appreciate you guys coming on the journey with me, creating my cards and commenting and leaving me those sweet comments. And for those of you that messaged yesterday about my video, don't worry about how long it is. I try not to worry about it, guys, but you know, I try to accommodate everybody. Sometimes it just don't work, but I do it, you know. The whole thing is that I go far out of my way to please people, and sometimes it's not really worth it, but I say it is, because when you do something really nice, it takes you, it is a long ways, guys. It's amazing. And the way God blesses you when you least expect it, oh my God. Okay, I think I'm just about done with all this foam. I put a lot on. I don't know why, but I did. And maybe one more in the middle. So now I'm going to end up adding my cut to the card. Oh my God, this Marilyn Monroe cut is so stinking cute, guys. I need to really go through my SVGs because I got a lot of them on my external hard drive. I've been collecting SVG files for a long time. I remember when I first got the Cricut, I ended up hearing this lady, and I forgot what her name is. And she says, if you don't want to waste your money on the Cricut cartridges, you need to get this software. You could cut anything without it. So I started buying me a couple of cartridges, and then I went and I paid $80-something for that software so I can use it. And then I never really learned how to use it. So then I just went back to the Cricut because since I was new to it, I didn't know how the SVG files flew. Okay, I think I want to add her like right there. Does she look like she's in the middle? Yeah, I guess so. I'm not going to press on her down, but I want to add my sentiment. And my sentiment is going to go right here up in the edge, from the corner to the corner, just like that. And then I'm going to add my little wall unit, my designer frame. Oh, I love this. I remember when I first seen this, I thought it was so cute. Because, you know, since I like doing scene cards, a lot of the things, I look at it sort of like I'm at home. So if you see a lamp, a frame in the background, or something like that, I think I want to put it right here in the middle. Yeah. And I think that looks good. Okay, guys, so here goes card number 16 of my Valentine's Day cards. It says, blowing you kisses. Happiness is homemade. Can you believe it? Happy Valentine's Day. And I thought it was so stinking cute. I could have put a tree. No, I'll leave it like that. So there goes my card, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. If you like, please thumbs up. I do appreciate your support. And I hope you guys be back with me with card number 17 of my Valentine series. So thank you so much for watching, guys. And I hope you really enjoyed my video. Thumbs it up, guys, if you like. Look at Marilyn Monroe. She's blowing kisses. Ooh, boo, 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 boo. And the inside. So thank you so much, guys. I so do appreciate you. Bye now. Have a great day. Smooches.